We finished 7th in Season 1 and had some unbelievable signings like Cho and Callum Wilson, but more signings are needed and maybe even some silverware. It's time for Season 2. And this is how the squad is looking at the start of Season 2. I don't mind it whatsoever. The youth is looking great and we're going to improve it in this episode. But first things first, we have changed Cho to number 11 and Wilson to number 9 because of this comment right here. You say we do. And if we do want to make big improvements, we have 50 million, which is actually very, very generous. And looking at this team, I think centre mid has got to be a room for improvement. Garner and Bellingham are both, absolutely fine. But Idrissa Gana Gueye has left the club, so our backup is looking very, very weak. So I thought, let's have a look in the Championship. Let's see who went down. And as you can see here, Crystal Palace and Brentford both went down, which is absolutely massive news for us. Because players like Mbeumo now become available. An 84 rated attacker is not staying in the Championship. Same can be said about Van den Berg. If we want a centre-back, he's 23 years old, 79 rated. Doucouré from Crystal Palace, 25 years old, 79 rated. Could be perfect for that midfield slot. And obviously, Eberechi Eze, an absolute baller who won't be hanging around in the Championship. But will he be coming to Everton? We all know Callum Wilson had a fantastic season, but as you can see, he's retiring at the end of the season. He's 33 years old, so he might start to drop off a bit this year. So we're planning for the future, and for that reason, we're training Undai to take over as a striker. He wasn't very good in the 10, so we're going to give him a go up front. And that also allows us to bring in Eberechi Eze. The 10 slot has suddenly opened up, and Eze is going to fill it for us. He is joined from Crystal Palace for £35 million, and that is an absolute bargain. We all know what he's about, and in this team, he looks absolutely fantastic. Having Undai on the bench allows us to have a bit more squad depth, because I think that's going to be crucial for us. But the second centre mid slot is still not sorted, obviously, because Eze is just the 10 and maybe left wing at certain games as well. So we are going to keep it realistic. Remember, the Eze one might seem unrealistic, but he dropped down to the Championship. We came, 7th for the end of the season? So I don't actually think it's that bad at all. And Daniel could be the man to come in alongside Joe Bellingham, former teammates. It kind of writes itself. Same can be said about Aidan Morris, a young DM that can play centre mid, very defensive minded and very, very chunky. And finally, I'm not going to try and pronounce the first name, but Macau, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but he looks like something special. £10 million, 20 years old, 75 rated. And he's so special because we are signing him. He has joined in a swap deal from Lille for Tim and £7.5 million. With him coming in and Garner dropping to the bench, Tim, surname that I'm not going to be able to pronounce, wasn't really of use to us anymore. So it gets it a bit cheaper and works perfectly for both teams. And I mean, I'm really liking the look of this team. It's going to continue to develop. We've got some really good looking youth players, but we do now only have £4 million in the budget. It is gone in a blink of an eye. So we have to list players. I know what I said about squad depth, but we need more players still in this squad to develop and go and beat what we did last season. And Morpie isn't going to be in those plans at all, realistically, is he? We've now moved Undai to a striker. We've got Yusuf Shamiti as well. Callum Wilson. He's just not going to be involved. Same can be said about Mason Holgate. I'd rather bring in another centre-back. He's not going to get any minutes, and it frees up a little bit of budget. And Holgate has gone for £1.45 million, so, it helps out a little bit. And Neil Morpie has gone to go and annoy people elsewhere in Fulham for £7.5 million. I think that's a really good deal. See, those two sales have now left us with £15 million, which is definitely enough to bring someone in. And I think it could actually be a centre-back. Don't get me wrong. I really like Tarkowski and what he's done for us so far. But he's now 32 years old. So I'm more than happy with him to start this season. But maybe if we bring in a young centre-back to, develop this year and then can take the reins from him next season, that could work perfectly. I know we have Jake O'Brien. I do like him, but I think we can do even better than that. Like Joel Ordonez, 73 pace, solid stats, 21 years old, 76 rated. He could be a really good option. Thomas Araujo, he's quite expensive, so he's not really on the cards unless we get more sales through the door, which I'm not sure is going to happen. And then obviously Van den Berg. We might be able to get a deal agreed with him. We're not too far off how much they're wanting. And obviously he looks fantastic. But like I said, we do only have £15 million. So our hand is slightly forced. So Joel Ordonez has joined for £14.5 million. He's just about made it underneath the budget. I mean, if he grows a few ratings this season while being a squad player, he might be ready to take the reins of being Branthwaite's partner in the final season. But we are actually in the Conference League this year. Obviously, we came 7th last year, so we secured our European spot. How do you think we'll do, though? Make sure to let me know down below. But this is the final team going into the first half of Season 2. Bellingham's only going to miss a couple games with that injury. I'm really liking the look of it. I'll show you any key highlights, but other than that, I'll see you January 1st. As you can see, we've got the ball with Cho here for a counter-attack. A lovely ball into Callum Wilson. Why is he retired if he can still do stuff like this? He's through on goal, and he doesn't miss. Please don't retire, Callum. We've got the ball now with Bellingham. Back heel into Eze. Back heel into Wilson. Across to Cho. The chemistry was unbelievable. But just like that, we have made it to January 1st. Time to check out the league, the team, the player stats, and the Conference League. But firstly, the league table. Okay, I mean, we're sat in 6th place. We have lost 7 games, but we have won 10. 6th place, couldn't really ask for much more. Our squad is probably still overperforming, so I'm more than happy with that. And the Conference League. 6 for 6, baby. 18 points, 3 goals conceded with 19 scored. That's an unbelievable return. We're showing up in Europe. And in the Carabao Cup, we're in the semi-final against Manchester United. Everything is just going absolutely lovely. We are in there, though, with Liverpool, Arsenal and Man United in the Final Four. It is going to be a real test. Even though we tried to convince Wilson to stay, nothing we said would work, and he is definitely retiring at the end of this season. It is a real shame, but we're going to have to just get on with it, to be honest. So, another look at this team. The ratings are actually looking very nice. I don't mind it at all. We're in great form by the looks of it. And the player stats, Wilson's put up 11 in 18, but 7 in 5 Conference League games. Why is he retiring? Eze has put up 8 and 7 and 9 goal involvements in 6 Conference League games. We're absolutely balling at the minute. And then you go down to McNeil, who's got 7 goal involvements in 6 Conference League games and also doing well in the league, to be fair. Undai has actually played quite a few games because, as you're going to see in a minute, Cho had a massive injury. He's not actually doing too bad at all, considering he's been playing on the right wing. Bellingham, I mean, he's not going to be getting involved in loads of goals and assists at the minute because that's all our attacker doing, but he's doing well. Cho, as you can see, unbelievable when he did play. It was only 2 games because he has had a massive injury for the whole first half of this season. But with £5 million in the budget, I don't really see where we improve this team with that amount of money. So we're going to sim to the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final. Oh my God, we're 1-0 up going into the second leg, and Arsenal are 1-0 up as well. We are going to play it. As you can see, this is the team we're going with. Cho is back in perfect time to hopefully secure us a trip to Wembley. Wish us luck. Okay, they've got the ball with Harry Maguire. Bellingham's pressed high up and he's won it fantastically. Now we found Callum Wilson. There's a great first touch. He's cut back. He's chipped it over to Cho. Surely not. I mean, this is why this man is potentially one of the best wingers in the entire league. He's unbelievable. He's played 2 games in the league this season and got 4 goal involvements. This is his first game back from injury. And look at what he's just done against Manchester United. The technique on this volley. Oh my God, yeah, we need these angles because it is absolutely insane. And it looks like we're going to Wembley. Okay, they've got the ball with Patrick Dorgu on this left-hand side. Into Daniel Gore. Into Højlund, who's turned very nicely. Back to Gore. Oh my God. Oh no, Garnacho's got it. Oh, that's a horrible time to concede and they're right back in this. Okay, they've got it with Maguire again. They're playing this very nicely around the midfield. Mazraoui, oh my God, where's that pace come from? Mazraoui's put a good ball into Højlund. What? Oh my God. Oh my God, they've given a penalty for that. In what world is that a penalty? I just don't get it. Our right back, Martin Fernandez. Oh my, it's gone through Højlund's body. It makes no sense whatsoever. And they bought on Mitoma. I doubt he's going to be on it, surely. It's a weird time to make a sub. Højlund is on it. Please, Pickford. Oh my God, we went the right way. We went the right way and somehow he has still scored. We're now tied in the leg 2-2. Okay, from kickoff, no messing about because we're 2-1 down in this game, which means we're 2-2 on aggregate Eze, that's a lovely ball out to Cho. And he is just the danger man. It's a great ball in. McNeil, not quite won it, but Bellingham's now got it. He's gone for it. It's a nice save. Oh my God, how have we not scored? How have we not scored there? It's Eze into Bellingham, into Cho. I'm glad we didn't score, because if we did score, we would not have just seen that. What have we just done? 70 minutes in, we've now put ourselves 3-2 up on aggregate. What has just happened there? The flick, the finish. It's unbelievable stuff. Okay, Daniel Gore on it again. He's been running the show. Out to Garnacho, into Højlund. He's got the strength and he spammed Braithwaite a bit too easy. Oh, it's unlucky to be fair there from Braithwaite. He almost did win it back. But he's still going. He's found Why can't we hold a lead? It's like we're allergic to winning games. Big games anyway, that is, obviously. We are doing very well in the league. But why? And that is full time. And in the Carabao Cup, you go straight to penalties. So that is what we have to deal with now. I can't say I'm too excited for this. It should have been done and dusted. And looking at our penalty takers, I'm not quite sure about this order. We're going to have to change certain bits. I back Macau, but I'm not quite sure why Fernandes is on the all-important fifth one. Let's get Bellingham on that, and let's move Macau up. And drop Pickford as well. 7th is very high for a keeper. I do rate him, though. Okay, Wilson. Need to get off to a good start. Lovely penalty. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Paulo Dybala's come on for penalties. Fez, he slotted it right in the top bins. Eze, we signed you for big moments, sunshine. Let's produce them now. Oh my God. Jadon Sancho missed. Of course he did. He is absolutely... McNeil, lovely. Penalty. We've got a chance here. Save this and we've got the lead going into 2 left. Oh my God. We're just matching each other at the minute. It's 2-2 after 3. And Cho, come on. You've been so good. Yeah. Did not think he was going to miss that for a second. Harry Maguire, we all know what he does for pens. You don't stop him is the answer. And Joe Bellingham, we basically need to score. Ah, lovely penalty down the middle. And if we save this, we're into the Carabao Cup final. It's Matoma. It's again a lovely penalty. Some very good penalties on display here. We did move Macau up. Was it the right decision? He put it away very nicely. Don't mind that whatsoever. Who's on it for them? Garnacho. We save this. And we're through. Oh my God. No one is missing. We both missed our second. But nothing since then. Fernandes, you did give away the penalty. And he's just missed his penalty. And now Jackson to win it. Oh my God. I'm not going to blame Fernandes. Because the penalty that he conceded in the game was a bit rubbish. We all know that. And a penalty shootout, it's our fault for letting it get to penalties in the first place. It is a real shame. Because the Carabao Cup final in Season 2 with this Everton squad would have been, I think, perfect timing to then push on in Season 3. But it's not going to happen. And we have now made it to the end of the season. And as you can see right there, it doesn't matter that we didn't make the Carabao Cup final. Because we now have a Conference League final, a European final to shout about. But what about the league? Because if we do lose this, we're not guaranteed, obviously, a European spot. And we're in 7th. So it looks like we're going to be in the Conference League once again. I don't mind that whatsoever. A 7th place finish in Season 2. But as you can see, Liverpool did win the league. So in Season 3, I think our objective has got to be to better them. That's got to be our main thing. We've got to win a trophy and better Liverpool. But Malmo in the final. 27th of May, 2026 is one for the history books. And this is what the team is looking like at the end of Season 2. Fernandes is now up to 80. Bellingham's almost at 80 as well. It's looking very good. And Wilson has put up 12 goals in 11 Conference League games. Thank you for getting us to the final. And he is going to be retiring after this game. Remember, McNeil, unbelievable stats as well. Can't complain there whatsoever. Eze, 13 and 10, 6 in 5. I mean, you can't really moan at that. Undai, again, a pretty poor season. Cho only ended up playing 18 games, so it's quite hard to, string a bit of form, but he still did well in those games. Moments of magic. Bellingham, again, for him, it's not about goals and assists, it's about creating just chances, winning the ball and carrying it up, and he does that so well. Well, it's final time, guys. We are in the Conference League final against Malmo. Can we win? This is the team we're going with. Wish us luck It would be amazing to win this. 14 minutes in. They've gone on this left-hand side. They've played it in behind. We might be getting exposed here. Tarkowski. Surely he's offside. Surely. Great challenge from Branthwaite because he was not offside. Okay, 21 minutes on the clock. They've got a corner now. Surely that's our ball, Mikolenko. Dangerous one. Oh, God, we've just managed to get away. Now, Eze, first-time ball into Callum Wilson. What can he do? He's gone round his man. Oh, my God, that's so stupid from them. They could have went 1-0 down, but now they're down to 10 men. That's got to be a red card. Last man, clear as day, but the ref's just running away from the situation. Oh, my God. It's not been given a red card. That's the clearest last man foul you'll ever see. Okay, from the free kick, though, we've given it short to Eze. We should be against one less man. Cho, across to Wilson. It doesn't matter. You tried to stop us from a goal-scoring opportunity. You got lucky without getting the red card. But we'll score from the free kick you gave us. Callum Wilson, Cho and Eze. That trio this season has been unstoppable. Okay, they've got it in the midfield now. There's quite a few gaps which I'm not liking the look of. And they've got it out wide on this left-hand side. Could Fernandez come across? He has, but they've overcommitted. And they've got it. We just can't hold on to a lead. We can't hold on to a lead. And it's now 1-0. Okay, we've got a corner. 85th minute. We've given it short to Cho. Back to Eze. Into Macau. It's a dodgy touch, but he's won it back. He's tried to pull it back across. Okay, we've got another corner at least. Literally the dying moments of the game. Let's try that one again. I did like the look of it. Back into Eze. What's he going to do? He's cutting in. He's cutting in. He's gone for it. It's a big save. And that is full time. We have to go to extra time to decide our fate in the Conference League final. We have bought off Wilson. As you can see, this is the team going into extra time, which means Wilson's now played his last game for us. We have to clap him. What a 2 seasons he's had for us. It's been an unbelievable return. Okay, we've got a free kick here. Ordonez to Bellingham. Back to Ordonez. He's gone for the diag. That's a fantastic ball. And now Cho, the danger man, has got it again. He's chipped it into Ndai, who's controlled it, who's finished it in the 95th minute. Super sub Ndai. I'll say he's had a poor season, but if he scores the winner in the Conference League final, he has to stay next year. There's no doubt about that. Ordonez, lovely ball. Cho, it's just what you expect from him, really. If he's not injured, he's probably putting up 25, 30 goal involvements every single season. It's a fantastic ball. And I mean, I didn't want to take off Wilson. I'm glad I did because that fresh legs up front. It's a lovely goal. Okay, they've got the ball just into the second half of extra time. He's just running in a straight line forward. I'm not sure what he thinks is going to happen if he keeps doing that. But he's actually done Fernandez, who's played it across. Oh my God, Pickford, how have you saved that? I'm not surprised everyone's celebrating like that. That's a fantastic save. Okay, they've got the ball, edge of the box. The corner tactic did not work, but now they've got it with Jan. Oh my God. Is that Pontus Jansson? Pickford, we've just praised you, and I don't want to blame him. Because, to be fair, why are they getting a free shot in and around the box? But I feel like he definitely could have done better with that, no? It's a real shame, but it looks like we're going to penalties again. And that is exactly what's happening. It's another penalty shootout. We've already lost one. Are we going to lose another one is the big question. I don't like the fact that we're going to pens again. Another game that we should have just seen out and gone through very nicely. But we're in this situation once again. Moyes needs to inspire the lads. And we start with Eberiche Eze. Please put us in front. Very nice penalty. Very nice. Can we get an early save? It will give us so much momentum and chance. It's a good pen. Please don't bottle it on pens once again. Ndai, you scored the winner, mate. Well, no, you didn't score you scored the pen. You didn't score the winner. You scored what we thought was going to be the winner. Got a bit ahead of myself there. And they've slotted it away again. They're sending us the wrong way every time. Dwight, please don't miss it. Oh my God. They're 3-2 up after 3 taken. Cho, if you miss this, we are basically out, son. Yeah, Cho ain't missing, guys. You already know that. But we do need a save in these final 2. I mean, how are we meant to save that? It's a joke. Fernandez, you missed the deciding one last time. Please, please. Oh. Fernandez, back-to-back penalty shootout. He's missed the deciding penalty. You think, maybe I've learnt my lesson. Let's not put him on the 5th. Well, guess what? Against United, he wasn't 5th. If he's taken a penalty, he's going to miss it. We're going to have to start putting him 11th. But we're not going to probably get another penalty shootout. Oh, my God. I mean, once off, you let him off in the United game. You know, you can let him off once. but doing it in the Conference League final. I know he's not the only one that missed, but back-to-back penalty shootouts. He missed the deciding one. I just don't know what to say. We're not watching them lift the trophy. Screw that. This, guys, is the final team of Season 2. We didn't win anything. We almost had a Carabao Cup final. We did have a Conference League final, but we lost it. I mean, I was being a bit harsh on Fernandes. I got a bit in my head there because we lost another penalty shootout. Fernandes is definitely still good enough for the job at right back, but if you think there's anyone else that isn't good enough for their job, make sure to let me know down below, because that is where we're leaving it for Season 2. But I desperately need your guys' transfer suggestions. You've seen this team now. Who do we sign? What positions? Who do we sell? Make sure to let me know down below. But if you have made it this far, thank you so much. Fernandes, I will be haunting your dreams, mate. But until next time, thanks for watching and goodbye.